Hey everybody, my name is Sharon Quinn and I'm also known as the original Runway Diva, and you are watching Model Behavior. Class is officially in session. Today my guest lecturer is plus size model, fit expert, and pose coach Trisha Campbell. Welcome Trisha Campbell. Welcome back to Model Behavior.
Thanks for having me again on Model Behavior.
Now the first time that I had you on with Larissa Laurel, and you guys talked about fit.
Yes.
We'll talk a little bit about fit, but I want to talk about this whole IAMTriciaCampbell movement. That's what I want to talk about.
Okay.
Because I've been watching, and you've been doing your thing, and
Thank
I'm
you
really
so
proud
much.
of you,
Aww.
and I'm seeing everything that you're doing. You're an awesome example for other plus size models.
Thank you so much.
Now there's been talk about, now let's get this out the way because this discussion just drives me bananas. This whole plus size discussion thing with Ashley Graham and now Melissa McCarthy. What's your take on that?
Well, my take on the whole topic on the, how do you feel being called plus size? I love that term because I've had such a great career, being a plus size model. And I've always been plus size, and I love it. Plus means more to love. That's what I think. Curvy is cute, voluptuous is cute, full figured is cute. But in this industry, we are plus size.
It's plus is what it is.
That's what it is.
There's straight size and there's plus size.
And that's just the bottom line.
And I ain't trying to be shady because I dig Ashley. That's my girl. And all these people that's keep continuously throwing this up, you don't have a problem taking the plus size money.
That's the thing that hurts my heart.
So you don't take the money and then
Right.
switch it up and say, well, I'm really not comfortable with this
that's
label.
all, in her PR, I think that's what they're telling her
I think
to
something
say.
else is going on here.
Yeah,
I smelled a rat as soon as that came out.
She is a plus size advocate.
And she embraces that.
She
and
does.
I was like, so where's this coming from all of a
there's
sudden?
somebody who's getting her a new team, probably she has or something, that's really getting, in her ear, and they're telling her what to say. Because now she's a household name. So now that's what
Does that change?
saying.
But you change who you are because you're a household name?
Well, maybe PR is telling her, look, if you want to relate to every woman, drop that plus size label. But let's see what she's going to do. Then now they're going to tell her to lose weight.
See, my
we gotta
thinking
watch
is
and see.
her team, ain't nobody on her team looking like her. I bet you any amount of money. That's why you talking in her ear, because you're not plus.
Right, of course. Sexalicious? No. No.
That didn't even sound like something that she would say.
Right, that's what I'm telling you. It's just not. It's a joke.
Like, what
to
does
me.
that
I'm
mean?
Sorry. No.
But I'm pretty well. I'm not wishing
Because I saw
it.
her on Ellen, and I saw when she said that, and I was like, what is going on? Like you're on the cover of Sports Illustrated, you're on all these red carpets now.
And you're
gonna
180?
Right, and then you're going to say, no, I'm sexalicious, I'm not plus size?
Like I'm not telling anybody I'm sexalicious. That's no.
No, thanks. Yeah.
I'm going to stick to curvy. I like curvy.
Right.
I'll take that. Plus doesn't bother me either.
No, plus is a beautiful thing. It's more to love. That's how I look at it.
You know what? I just came up with a great show. And I'm going to do that later. Plus versus
straight size.
Yeah,
definitely.
I think I'm going to put together a panel for that.
Of course, yes.
Thank you for that,
Yeah, of course. Hey.
Trisha. Now, you are Oprah's stand-in.
Yes.
Now you've been doing that for a while, though.
Yeah,
right?
I have been. I call her Lady O.
Is she nice?
Oh, she's beautiful, great energy, and just a great lady to work for. And she's very loyal. Once you're a professional on time, and of course keep your body the same size, of course. Yeah, you're in there, And it's a job that I wanted for a very long time, but we were never the same size, and now we are. And I'm a little.
So Oprah's your size?
Yeah, we're definitely the same size.
What size are you?
I'm a size 16.
Okay, go Oprah.
Yeah.
I need for her to jump on the bandwagon and embrace who she is.
Most beautiful right now. She looks awesome.
I think she looks amazing too.
Yes, she really does.
Now, Pop Sugar wrote an article about you. Meet the woman who's helping change the face of plus size fashion.
Right.
Whoa. That's cool.
Thank you.
Explain to me how you're doing that.
Well, I actually started rebranding myself because just like actors and actresses, I wanted to be known as kind of like a triple threat type of thing, because I always didn't want to be put in a box, because as you said, I'm a fit model, I'm a runway model, and now I'm doing runway coaching, and I was a designer. So I wear a lot of hats. So
You said you were a designer?
I was a designer first. That's how I actually started modeling when I came to this country.
You told that story on the
Yes.
episode you were on with Larissa,
Yeah,
right?
definitely. I was working on 7th Avenue, and the designers would always say, you know, Trisha, can you throw something on? I don't know what it was about me, but when I was much younger in Jamaica, I was in pageants, so I don't know if they saw that thing in me, and I was like, yeah, I'll throw something on, and that's kind of how I got started, and I got an agency, and I kind of never looked back.
Okay, let's go back to the Trisha Campbell movement. Now, what was it that made you realize it was time to rebrand yourself?
Well, with, of course, social media had a lot to do with it. Like, you know, of course, like the Ashley Grahams, and of course, like the Tiaras, and like all these other plus size models who were like maybe like in bigger agencies. They were like doing everything. And one day I actually Googled plus size model, and what really hurted my heart, I don't want to bring up anything like racist or whatever, but there was no plus size models on the radar when you Googled plus size model. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to get my name out there. I'm going to get myself out there worldwide, you know, and just do something different. And that's really what encouraged me to start the Trisha Campbell movement, as you say.
The part of your rebranding, you got a team,
Yes,
a PR
I got
team.
a PR team behind me, yes.
And what else did you do?
And that's pretty much, I got my website together. Definitely we did that. And of course, press kits. And then I went through like a little bit of like speaking, like learning how to speak to the press, and all of that. So that's kind of how I started. And then I said, you know what, I want to take it international. And we started working together with different production teams all over the world, you know, who do different fashion weeks for plus sizes, and I took it from there, and the rest is history.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Now, this past season, you walked in the Paris Pulp Fashion Week.
Yes.
You also walked in, what else did you do?
UK Plus Fashion Week also.
Okay. So what were those experiences like? Now, because you walked in Full Figure Fashion Week.
Yes.
I believe you've done Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week too. Have you done that?
I've done Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week before.
So now you got 4 different things.
Right.
How were they different, and
Right.
how were they alike?
Well, in New York, I would say New York is more fun, but it's hard work also, and I love the variations of the different designers. That was great for Full Figure Fashion Week, and of course that team, they work you very hard. You have to be really professional. Of course, your cum card must be definitely strong.
Say that again. Yeah,
your
camera 2.
Your cum card definitely needs to be strong. Like you have, well, you know, as a model, you definitely have to shoot every couple months.
That's what you get your work from.
Yeah, that's definitely, you know, your resume really. That's your exact resume. So your cum card has to be on point, definitely.
And please tell them, just when you're just starting out, and I say this all the time.
Right.
You only need 2 photos when you're first starting out.
Yes, you don't need a whole lot of pictures, and of course, you don't need to show your boobs. We know you have curves. we have curves. That's why I'm not with the Sexalicious, because we are naturally sexy. You don't need to show all that to be sexy. So, yeah. And then in Paris now, I felt like a grandmother in Paris. Because when backstage, I mean, like Parisian women, they're just so ooh la la and just so fabulous, the plus size women. Like, I took my clothes off backstage and my lingerie was like, I mean, they had lace on and just beautiful, beautiful stuff. I was like shocked. And I was really impressed how...
Lace itches. I'm sorry.
But
we have no lace.
it's lined with something, Sharon.
It itches.
Come on. Oh, yeah. See, that's the American consumer.
Okay. I'm old. I say that all the time. I'm young in spirit, but I'm old in number. I need comfortable.
Right.
Pretty stuff does it holds less of an appeal for me because it's not comfortable.
Well, their stuff was like pretty and comfy looking. I mean, they were, they were just, the Parisian models, a lot of them, they were very comfortable in their
own skin. Yeah,
yeah, a lot of them
Is that
were.
different from what you see in the States?
Sometimes, definitely. Yeah, and the German models too. There was this one German model in particular. She was like a size 24 and she was owning it in Paris on the runway. And there in Paris, they brought us through like a 2-day rehearsal, grueling schedule. You had to learn like 2 different routines for the show. Yeah, it was a routine. Definitely. It wasn't straight runway, which made the show a little more fun.
Yeah, but critics will, well, not critics, but the fashion people will say that entertainment shows are for entertainment. When you start throwing in choreography and routines, then it's an entertainment show, and it's not an industry show.
Yeah, it was tastefully done. It was really, really great.
So what was the other one like? You said you did.
Then now, UK Plus Fashion Week was very strict and proper. It was straight to the camera, turn and back. Like no shenanigans. That's the most serious I've ever been on a runway.
Really?
If you guys know me, because I do runway dance and I do crazy stuff on a runway. But that was straight editorial, high fashion UK Plus Fashion Week.
Was that a good experience for you?
That was a wonderful experience too.
Then what was the size range of models they had?
The size range, of course, I was one of the bigger models, definitely, because in London, a size 8. Starts an American size 8 starts the plus size there, or sometimes an American size 6 because then you're an 8 in Europe. So those models, they're a little thin, and then some of them told me they call us fat here.
What? Oh, yeah. See, they get the same crap we get over here.
Yeah,
same stuff.
Definitely. It's just so great to, travel all over the world and work all over the world and just see, the similarities and the differences that we all share.
Now, do you see that movement, the whole Plus Fashion Week movement spreading throughout Europe? Because I have friends that live in Japan, folks that live in China who are all telling me, we need this over here.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I've been to Hong Kong and my team and I, we have definitely reached out to a couple of designers and brands there. So let's see what happens with that. But there's a lot of plus size women in Hong Kong and in China.
They're all over.
Oh, yes.
67% of the world's population.
And I just went to Dubai.
We're not going nowhere.
Just went to Dubai. They wear the habayas, but those women are voluptuous and they're curvy and they want fashion. They do.
But where are they wearing fashion? In
the
house?
Yeah, they wear their fashions at parties with, themselves together. But yeah, they love fashion. But there's nothing there for them too because the high-end designers, already, they're not going.
They don't want to go to Dubai where the money is.
It's crazy.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
It's just ridiculous.
At all.
Yeah, and that, that's those women have millions of dollars to spend.
You could, I'd be on the first thing smoking over there. Okay, that's crazy too. And that just takes me back to the backwards thinking that we still in 2016 we still have that here.
Yes,
true. Do you ever see that changing? And if you see it changing, how does one effect change?
Right. I think it will definitely change when we speak up and stop spending our dollars with retailers who do not, advertise to us and for us and who are not for us. I think that's the key. And then it's a double-edged sword because honestly, I'm wearing Topshop. I love that store because, they're fun, they're edgy. But, I would love if they would do something in plus size, and it's the same thing like with Rachel Roy. Like she's one of my favorite designers and I'm so excited now that she's actually doing plus sizes. So I just hope, that they'll see that the plus size consumer, we have a lot of money to spend and we're here too. We're not going anywhere.
We're getting bigger, if nothing else.
Yeah, definitely. You see the young girls are getting bigger and we love fashion and we're here to stay.
So you want to make this money? Y'all better change the way you think,
yes,
okay?
Definitely.
Because we buy stuff that we like.
And we are beautiful.
Yes.
And we love our bodies. I don't want to drop 20 pounds tomorrow. No, thank you.
Well, I can't drop 20 pounds tomorrow, so that's not even a conversation I'm having. So you got to dress this body today.
Right. There you go.
Now, what well, we already covered where we see plus size fashion going. What plans do you have for the future? What's next for Trisha Campbell? And then we'll touch back on the fit piece because that's
okay. What's next for the Trisha Campbell brand? Oh my goodness. For me, the sky is the limit. I see the sky and I don't even see any, you know,
But what do you want to do?
I love fashion and I love clothing. So I think in the future it's definitely going to be a line of clothing.
Oh, I was going to throw this plant at you if you didn't say that.
Yeah, definitely a line of clothing, of course. Now I sell clothes from my closet, so I do something called Shop Trisha. And a couple months out of the year, I have a pop-up shop where I sell, you know, shop out of my closet. And I do it online too at dpop.com at IAMTriciaCampbell.
Dpop.com
at IAMTriciaCampbell.
Okay.
You could shop out of my closet, my shoes, you know,
what size
anything.
shoe you wear? Because those are cute, the ones you got on right now.
These are like 8.5, 9. Yeah. But I collaborate with other people too. So.
And let me just, you know, I'm stuck on your shoe because I don't like
flats.
Ballerina flats. I have a size 12 foot, and I look like I'm wearing flippers in the wrong
But
shoe.
I love how they did like the crisscross in the front,
and that's what's calling it. That makes it. It just changes the whole design for me.
Definitely.
It's very, very nice.
That's Miss Jessica Simpson, one of my other bosses.
How many bosses you got?
A lot.
Because you do now. We talk about fit. You got a lot of fit clients. You've been doing fit. Since the beginning of your career. That's how your career started,
That's how
right?
it started, yes. Get in where you fit in, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now, you got mainstream clients.
Some of them.
Tell these chicks, I'm not going to call y'all what I really, birds. Give me a rundown of what it takes to be a successful plus-size model with repeat clients.
Oh, wow.
Because anybody can do fit.
Right.
It's hard to keep the clients coming, to keep the same client.
Right. Well, in fit, to be a successful fit model, I would say, number one, you have to maintain your size because that's why the client hired you. Okay, you are the sample size of that company. Okay, so if you're the size 16, if you're a 43, 36, 46, you have to be that size because I live my life pretty much as a living mannequin. It's kind of boring because
girl, you making that money. Ain't boring.
Because you have to eat the same thing, you know, all week. Well, that's how I maintain my size.
And what's your diet like?
Well, my diet is it's pretty fun. I mean, I love bacon, so so I love turkey bacon. So I have.
You said turkey bacon.
Yeah,
that's punk bacon. My husband eat that. Give me some pork, some slab bacon. You put it in the oven. You let the rind get all
turkey
crispy.
bacon, egg whites, and of course, you know, the lean bagel. You can't have like a whole full white bagel all the time.
You just killed me.
You know,
You just
and
killed
then
me
snacks
with the...
in between. I try to eat
you
6
said
times a day.
Egg whites.
Yeah, egg whites definitely, and of course, your orange juice have to be the special. Not a lot of sugar. You know,
well, shouldn't you just like eliminate sugar? You should pretty much eliminate sugar from your diet.
But if I do, then I lose too much weight. So I have to. It's a sticky slope because the thing is they don't want you to be, you know, over your size or under your size.
You have to be
exactly. So you have to be exactly the same size. And these clients will know. They know your body more than you. You know. Yep.
So you can't even be, if you're a half an inch off on the measurement,
sometimes they'll know.
You might be out of a job.
Oh, yes, definitely. I've seen it happen before where models, you know, get fired and sometimes a whole team gets fired. Yeah. So, I mean, it's
because
a lot
the model
of
gained weight?
Because the clothes is not fitting right. She probably gained weight. They're using more fabric. I mean, it's
God.
It's definitely, you know, we carry a lot of weight, you know, as a fit model, definitely.
But let's talk about the bonuses. If you can do that
Right.
and maintain those measurements,
If again, your clients will be very loyal to you. If
you
your
can
body,
make a lot of money.
yes, if your body sells on the rack, that's what I call it, you know, in store, maybe in Macy's, Sears, Kmart, Bloomingdale, Saks, wherever, or online now, yeah, they will love you and you'll be a part of the family.
And fit models can come in a range of sizes.
Oh yeah, just size 16, size 18, and you have like 2 different categories. You have Missy, you have Junior Plus, and now they also have Contemporary, which is like in between the Junior and the
They also
Missy.
have the extended sizes too,
They
because
have that
I
now,
know
too.
people who do that. There's 22 and size 24
Oh
fit
yes,
models.
they have that now too, definitely, yeah.
How you a fit model though? You 24, and you gotta maintain.
Yes,
you gotta maintain
definitely, you gotta-
those measurements. while you
Definitely,
go
but
to-
if you love what you do and you're comfortable in your skin, you will love it and you will do it, definitely.
now, if you let's say, all right, I'm the size 24 fit model. I'm not, but let's just say
Right.
if I was, and I want to lose weight
Right,
to be healthier. Now, and I'd lose weight,
right.
and I get down to say 16. What is the likelihood? Well, of course, I'm going to lose those size 24 clients.
Yes,
they
you're
can't.
gonna
They don't have
lose
no
those
more use
clients.
for me.
Right.
But there's a possibility that I may gain some more.
Oh yeah, definitely.
different size.
Right. Yeah, because every season, every top of the season, and sometimes not even the top of the season, they have different castings, you know, for new models. So
And how do you find out about those castings?
well, normally it's through agencies. That's the key thing, to be a really hard-working, consistent fit model. But you know, networking, and once you get your name in the industry too, if you don't have you don't have to have an agent also. But again, you have to be very professional and you have to be on top of everything.
Yeah, this is the other thing I wanted to add. And I'm glad you said what you said, because it made me think of it. Now, you don't have an agent. You're a freelance fit model.
Right.
How do you know how do you know you're not getting robbed as far as your rates go?
Right. Well, I think you would have to like speak to. I don't like speaking to other models about money and rate.
That's
and
kind of déclassé. You don't really do that.
Right. No. So you pretty much have to kind of, you know, play it by ear or speak to the clients and see what they say, you know, or because there's nothing really on the internet about like what the
That's
going
kind of
fit.
on the DL.
Yeah,
Most
it's
people don't talk about.
Yeah.
I know how much money the range you can make.
Right.
But you don't know from client to client what they can pay, and you don't know if they
Right.
are lowballing you
right.
or. And I just want to know how you can be more savvy
and
about
in
that.
fit modeling too, there's cliques of models, you know. After a certain time, you know, if you're in the industry for a certain while, you know, you'll get into that little clique, you know, and then
And that's
you know,
when you get
you'll be
all the
cool.
information.
Yes, definitely.
So if you ain't in the clique, you probably won't get that information. That's what you say.
yeah, like, yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you, and you're probably going to tell me you can't tell me.
Okay.
But get a couple of trade secrets. Well, not trade secrets, but you know, stuff that
That would be shocking.
you wouldn't ordinarily know.
In the fit world?
Yeah.
Or, okay. So in the fit world, of course, you know, we do use padding sometimes. So that's one thing.
Padding.
Yeah, we do use padding sometimes.
But you just
Yeah.
said that you have to maintain your measurements.
Yeah, you do, but sometimes they probably want a different shape, body shape. So to get a different body shapes, because in the industry, I'm known as an inverted triangle. And then some clients, which is I'm bigger on the top and you're narrow on the bottom, then maybe they might have a client, like maybe say Bloomingdale's want, you know, a more curvy fit. And they don't want to go out and change their fit model. They still want to use me. So I just wear pads and make my body more curvy.
Now, do you have to bring the pads?
Yeah.
Or okay. Because I remember back in the 80s when padding was really popular, they would pad a 10,
Right.
pad it up to a 12 or something like that, rather than a higher a size 12 model. You had to make your
padding.
like a fat suit, for lack of a better word.
Right.
Are we still doing that?
I think they still do that sometimes, but a lot of clients, they don't like to do it, you know, so they'll rather hire another model. But sometimes it's quick, like they don't have time to go have a casting and try to find another model. So, you know, another key is in being a successful fit model is like you have to be versatile. You know, that's the thing. You can't bring the drama. You just have to be versatile. Okay, you need me. I'm known in the industry because I'm also a bra fit model. And in the industry, a lot of clients know Trisha as, okay, she's a 36G today. Tomorrow, she could be a 38 triple D. She could be a 40 double D. She could be, you know, so you have to be versatile.
Wait a minute. You doing bra fit?
Yeah. The only thing I do not fit right now is hosiery. I fit everything: thongs, chemises, bras. I mean, shapewear.
I fit models
swimwear.
for hosiery?
Yeah, they do. They do. Yes, they do. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't have any hosiery clients right now. But
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, they do have fit models for that. Oh yeah. Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so
they have to put it on a body.
That's true.
I mean, you could put it on a mannequin, but it's not the same. The mannequin cannot tell you, okay, when I sit, I feel like, you know, the nylon is going to rip on my butt and all that stuff. Like, you know, they need
or
to
you
put...
can't, because my problem is,
the
you know,
inner
when
thigh
it cuts right on your butt. I was like,
all of that. Yes,
so,
definitely.
But I never thought that there would actually be a fit model for something like pantyhose.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And fitting a thong in front of 10 different people.
I learn something new from you every time you come on here. Look here. We are just about out of time. Before I even get to that, Trisha, give me 15 seconds. Say something. Leave them with some parting words.
Okay.
Talk to camera too.
So this is Trisha Campbell, otherwise known as Glamour on Instagram and everything. Check me out. I shop my closet at dpop.com, and I am Trisha Campbell. And I hope you guys learned a lot today. And you know, for me, I just want to give back. So definitely come to Pose This Way, Walk This Way classes also, because there's still a lot to learn. Okay, signing off.
All right, guys. We are just about out of time. I'd like to thank my guest, Trisha Campbell, for sharing her industry knowledge with us today. Now, before I go, you know what I do. As always, I want to leave you with a few thoughts. I want you to remember that you can't change the game until you first learn the game. Always surround yourself with positive people and positive things. Do what you love and love what you do. Be who you are, but be who you are tastefully. Always have some class about yourself. And don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. Thanks for watching Model Behavior, and I'll see you guys next week. Class is officially dismissed. Bye, y'all.